Imagine a small city-state on the banks of the Tiber River, surrounded by hostile neighbors, its future uncertain. And yet, over centuries, this fledgling community would grow into one of the most powerful empires the world has ever known. Welcome to History in 10 Minutes, where today we delve into the extraordinary rise of the Roman Empire, a story of ambition, strategy, and resilience that still shapes our world today. What was it about Rome that allowed it to dominate the ancient world for over a millennium? How did it rise from humble beginnings to become a force so mighty that its name still echoes through the halls of history? Strap in as we journey back to the origins of Rome, walk through its early struggles, and witness the turning points that forged its imperial destiny. Let's dive into the story of Rome's ascent, brick by brick, battle by battle, and leader by leader. The mythical beginnings. To understand the Roman Empire, we must first step into the misty realm of myth and legend. The story begins in 753 BCE with Romulus and Remus, the twin brothers raised by a she-wolf. According to legend, Romulus would go on to found the city of Rome, naming it after himself. While the story is steeped in myth, it tells us something important about Rome's identity. It was a city destined for greatness, forged through struggle and survival. But the reality of early Rome was far from the glorious tales. It was a small, vulnerable settlement surrounded by larger and more powerful civilizations, the Etruscans to the north and the Greeks to the south. Yet even in these early days, Rome's resilience began to shine. The early republic? Building the foundations of power. In 509 BCE, Rome overthrew its last king and declared itself a republic, a groundbreaking moment in history. The republic was governed by a system that blended democracy with oligarchy, ensuring that power was shared, at least among the Roman elite. During this period, Rome's military prowess began to take shape. Every male citizen was expected to serve in the army, and discipline became the backbone of their success. The Roman legions, known for their flexibility and cohesion, began to conquer their neighbors, gradually expanding Rome's influence. One of the early milestones was the defeat of the Etruscans and the Latin League, which secured control over central Italy. Rome was no longer just a city, it was becoming a regional power. But its ambition didn't stop there. The Punic Wars, Rome's first global challenge. If the early republic was about survival, the Punic Wars were about domination. In the 3rd century BCE, Rome clashed with Carthage, a powerful city-state in North Africa. These wars would define the next phase of Rome's rise. The most famous of these conflicts was the Second Punic War, where the Carthaginian general Hannibal led his army, including war elephants, across the Alps to attack Rome. It was a bold and terrifying campaign, but Rome's resilience and strategic brilliance ultimately won the day. By the end of the Third Punic War, Rome had not only destroyed Carthage, but also established itself as the dominant power in the Western Mediterranean. The world was starting to take notice. The transformation into an empire. Rome's expansion brought wealth and power, but also challenges. The vast territories it conquered required new systems of governance, and the influx of wealth created sharp divisions between the rich and poor. The Republic was beginning to crack under the weight of its own success. Enter figures like Julius Caesar, a brilliant military leader and politician who sought to reshape Rome's destiny. His conquest of Gaul and his bold crossing of the Rubicon River in 49 BCE marked the end of the Republic as Rome had known it. Caesar's assassination in 44 BCE plunged Rome into chaos, but from this chaos rose a new order. Augustus, Caesar's adopted heir, emerged victorious in the ensuing power struggles. In 27 BCE, he was declared the first emperor of Rome, marking the birth of the Roman Empire. Under Augustus, Rome entered a period of unprecedented stability and prosperity known as the Pax Romana, or Roman peace. The empire stretched from the British Isles to Egypt, encompassing millions of people and a staggering diversity of cultures. But how did Rome maintain control over such a vast territory? The secrets of Rome's success. The rise of Rome wasn't just about military might, it was also about adaptability, infrastructure, and integration. Roman engineers built roads, aqueducts, and cities that connected the empire like never before. The Roman legal system laid the groundwork for modern law, and the empire's policy of granting citizenship to conquered peoples helped unify its vast territories. Rome wasn't just a conqueror, it was a builder. The Colosseum, the Pantheon, and the Roman Forum are testaments to the city's ambition and ingenuity. But behind the grandeur was an unyielding determination to survive and thrive. Rome's leaders, from Augustus to Trajan, understood the importance of both strength and strategy in maintaining the empire. The legacy of the Roman Empire. Though the empire would eventually fall in the West in 476 CE, its legacy is timeless. Roman ideas about governance, architecture, and culture continue to influence us today. The Latin language became the foundation of many modern languages, and Roman law still underpins legal systems around the world. Rome's story is not just the story of an ancient empire, it's a story about humanity's potential for greatness, ambition, and reinvention. From its humble beginnings as a small city-state to its zenith as a global superpower, the rise of Rome reminds us that history is shaped by those who dare to dream big. Thank you for joining me on this journey through the rise of the Roman Empire. If you've enjoyed exploring this incredible chapter of history, don't forget to subscribe to History in 10 Minutes. Hit that like button if you learned something new, and tap the bell icon so you'll be notified when I upload our next adventure into the past. Until next time.